Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome troopers to a brand new stream. Hope everyone is doing well today. Turn this music down a little bit, and welcome to some Battlefield today, guys. I know the confusion. Hang on, my thing crashed on me a minute ago. There we go, I can hear it now. Yeah, as soon as I was trying to start my stream, my OBS crashed on me for some reason. That rarely happens, so that was weird. But because of that, it reset some settings, had to redo. But yeah, welcome everyone, hope you're all doing well. Appreciate all coming into the stream. Dan the man is on the wrong stream again. Hopefully he comes over here in a minute. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. There he is. There he is. How you doing, man? Yeah, I never go live on the vertical straight away. So it's always the last one to go live. I gotta make sure the bot and everything goes up on this stream. How you doing, man? How was your weekend? Let's go and check if that bot was working, shall we? It's okay, thanks. They're just tired? Tired? Oh, yeah, it's later for you, innit? Yeah, let's try to do this. Oh, the game ended anyway. Look at that. Already a victory. Nice. There we go. Sweet. Right, now we're live on the vertical. Now we're live on the vertical. I'm actually going to attempt to try to stream on Twitch as well. We'll see. We'll see. Because I've been doing the Twitch streams, but it's just been them exclusive games. So I thought maybe we'll try it out. Been a warm day, dude. It's actually been warm here. Like, you wouldn't believe it because I'm wearing a hoodie, but I'm actually pretty warm right now.
But we confirm that Russian troops are moving into the port. If they entrench, we could face a global shipping crisis. You need to keep those Russian troops out. We'll update you once you're on the ground.
What? A free tank? No one grabbed the tank? That's crazy, dude. I'll take it. Turn around, turn around. But yeah, it's really warm here too now, and especially for the rest of the week, the nights are gonna be super warm. It's gonna be warm in the nights, and that's when it really like kicks in. But right now I feel fine. I've got the AC going, and that's giving me a bit of a breeze. What's nice, but I feel fine right now.
200 meters. Marking enemy hero.
Oh, I would have hit as well, you know. There we go. Oh, top floor, dude. I bet that. Yeah, you can tell the difference. I bet you go all the way down, and then you feel like the breeze. How many stories is it? Is it just 3? You're saying top floor, so it's like apartment stuff. So I'm assuming it's like 3 or 4.
Enemy has a tank! Northwest!
So you take out a tank. Got someone cruising along with a drone. I see him. I don't think he's after me. I think someone's sniping. Yeah, that's not mine. Last year in the summer was like 50. I don't think it was 50, man. I mean, last year, I know it was really hot in the UK, but I think it was like 32 or something. What's crazy to think about that, like, some of the hottest is the most normal here. I definitely got humbled when it comes to heat, but honestly, I don't mind, like, I'd rather take really, really hot heat than freezing cold, that's for sure. Sitting your flat, it's 50? Oh, hell no, dude. Something needs to be done about that, man. That's you can't live like that. That's unlivable. If you're dead serious and it's actually 50, then that should be illegal, man. You shouldn't be allowed to live in that place. That's unliving conditions right there. Yeah, that's gross, dude. I wouldn't let that stand, man. Yeah, you gotta make sure there's like some central air or a little AC unit or something, man. But yeah, that's unlivable conditions. You can't live like that. Yeah, you need to complain about that, man. That's not normal. If you already got like cooling systems in there and you're renting out, then you need to complain about that. Yeah, that's like unheard of. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you shouldn't even be in there, man. Something like that. It's too dangerous. Yeah, you shouldn't be living in there. No one on the stairs. Oh. I see him. Oh, chopper got me. Blue blood, what's up, man? How you doing? Go. So Vince helped out a lot, so keep it up. Hey, you're welcome, man. You're absolutely welcome. I'm very blessed to do this in the first place. So thank you, man. Yeah, obviously I'm not trying to be like mean to you or anything, Dan. You know what I mean, man. But that is pretty absurd. That is pretty absurd. To have it like that, that's crazy, man. Oh, so I think I fixed my camera thing. Was pretty cool. The only thing is, I don't think I fixed some of the color stuff, so I might look a little bit more darker in the lighting and the camera. What you see now. I didn't really like mess about with it too long. I kind of just like, yeah, that's fine. So just an FYI. 2 heat strokes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like if you like croaked it like that and stuff, and they had like ECs and everything, and they find out it's heat stroke, the person renting it out can probably get in. Actually, it's not probably. They will get in a lot of trouble. And if you complained about it and nothing's been dealt with, that's even worse. Because that's like that's charged as like neglect to a degree. Because you have a responsibility to take care of your renters. God, I love this gun. Got 2 C5s. $81 damage, as best I can go. See, if only I had another one, I could have got the vehicle. But the AI. Alright. How are we doing? Let's go to E2. Go and get E2. A chopper's still around. It's a tac chopper. I don't know what teammates are doing, but we need to get some more flags, guys. Now we need to try to get some more flags. What are you all drinking today? What's everyone's drink of choice? I got myself some coffee. Yeah, put a little bit of vanilla creamer and some milk in it. Honestly, I do like 80% coffee, 10% creamer, and 10% milk, and that's it. That's how my coffees go. My wife's the opposite. She'll do like 50% coffee, 50% milk and creamer. I'm like, nah, I need that caffeine. I just want the taste of like something nice, you know? But I don't need it to be too milky. I want the caffeine. Oi, oi, what's up, DJ? How you doing? God, dude, my poor bot, man. You that poor bot's like, I don't know where to go. Poor bot's going for the ringer. Oh, we got cheaters on the team then? Okay, well, we'll leave then. Apparently there's hackers on the other team. We did do that. Okay, let's try to do this. Still job searching her. Still haven't found anything yet. Want some company in game? Hey, if you got the time, man, if you can kill it, let's run it. I'm cool with that. I had to leave that last one though, because apparently there was a hacker, and I don't like hackers, so I had to leave it. But yeah, get your ass over here. Get over here.
American forces are preparing to strike at our Antarctic oil production facility.
See, I updated my camera and everything, and it still does that freezing stuff. So annoying.
You must prevent the Americans from gaining a foothold. This operation is vital to the well-being of the Russian people. Your assistance will be remembered and rewarded.
Right, here's the right. Oh, cannon as well. Oh, what?
Marking enemy soldier.
Come on.
Away.
Come on. Get with the tank.
Watch out for enemy armor. Distance 250 meters.
What's the driver? Did the driver bail? Really? What? Why grab a map when you don't even make it quarter through the map just to give up?
Enemy vehicle 170 meters. Hostile soldier spotted.
EC, what's up, man? How you doing, bud?
We have taken Delta Sector.
It was very helpful. Hey, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. I'm glad they helped. Yeah, I don't think there's really any need for me to update my settings anymore, though. It's pretty much the settings that I've been using for like the last 2 years now. And they work great. Gotta watch from the top. Yeah, just let me know when you're gonna hop on, DJ.
Charlie Sector.
And I'll pick you up, man.
Побери.
Yeah, we're just vibing, playing a little bit of Battlefield. Got quite a bit I've got to do today.
Everyone, control is ours.
Alright. Dude, is anyone gonna drive this vehicle? Come on. Let's go. At 15 minutes? Yeah, that's fine. That's all good. Let's go, dude! Move the vehicle! Move! So slow!
Disregard last order.
Oh my god! Move, dude! Come on!
Marking threat. About 50 meters.
Enemy has secured Delta Sector.
I'm driving it. Gotta hold everyone's hand.
Enemy is assaulting Echo 1.
Did you make out 35 sound old? It's like the average viewer base over here. Yeah, I tell you what, I had a pretty busy weekend, man. I put a bunch of like shelving units and I think over the weekend, trying to sort out some extra like room and store and everything. Honestly, it turned out really good. Very happy with it. Oh, I missed everything. That's bad. I have to go LMG, don't I? Gotta finish it off. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some Delta Force tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I had a pretty busy weekend. Done like a bunch of like shelving units and stuff. We put one from the inside. I didn't take photos and put in the Discord chat. But probably should have. But we have like a little one. It's just like not really shelves. They're like kind of like a silk fabric, but the rest's like from poles. It's just for like our board games and everything. It's nothing like super crazy. Just doing like storing some food or whatever. So that's what we have for that. And then for our front area, we have like proper shelves. Put like all the healthy stuff and everything, and we've done 2 of them, and that looks great. Really gassed about that. Making some home improvements, that's for sure. Dude, that's literally where our taxes went. Just putting it for shelves.
One point. On.
Hey, thank you for the sub. All that just to get like a couple of bullets. And then this guy can dink me like that. There we go. Thank you for the sub. I also watched the movie with the wife yesterday. It was called the Fall Guy. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Fall Guy. It's basically where this guy's the stunt double of an actress. I don't know if any of you guys seen it or not. It was a really good rated film. I saw it for like ages. But I never actually like saw it. I saw the trailers, and I guess I just kind of forgot about it. And then my wife's like, "Oh, we should watch this," and I was like, "Oh, I heard a lot about that. Let's watch it." It was pretty good. It was a good movie. But yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have seen that movie or not. Search up the Fall Guy. Well, the Fall Guy, Fail Guy. There we go. But yeah, it was cool movie. Bloody beacons. Oh yeah. Not anymore. Oh. Oh. Well, they're over here somewhere.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Right here. God damn it. I missed him. He's here, sir. Wow, did he sneak by me or something? Am I that blind? Am I one of them?
Оставьте меня в покое!
Не надо пытаться помочь мне!
Right, let's go get this flag. So, on the 16th, by the way, troopers. So, that would be on the 15th, midnight. The new weapon of the Delta Force comes out. So, the new assault rifle and the new shotgun. They both come out on the 16th for the warfare side. What's kind of dumb, you really think about it, because, like, it's already rare and difficult to get on the operation side. And they made it exclusive just for that. But you can still use it in warfare. I don't know why he did it like that. But it's coming into warfare on the 16th. So we're going to be up on Thursday. So this Thursday at midnight. So I don't know what that is for like everyone's time zone. But that's Eastern Standard. So whatever is 12 o'clock and then you take away 3 hours. Then that will be like... Dude, I'm not going to do your time zone maths. You guys got to figure that out. I'm sorry. It's late, alright? It's late. I know UK time, it's like 5 in the morning. So, for the Europe peeps, I probably won't see you in the stream. I'll probably see you later in the stream while you're getting up for work. Because I most likely will still be up by the time you guys getting ready. Oh, that little bastard. He was laying down too. I thought, okay, maybe I can lay down. Because oh, can't believe that. Can't believe it. Oh, tank, 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 tank. Tank! So 2:11 PM here. Yeah, so you're 3 hours behind me. Beast! What's up, man? What's crack-a-lackin'? My kill. Oh, it was a jet was trying to get me, but he didn't succeed. There's a vehicle around here somewhere. Dude, I had a bad teammate last game. I spawned in a Mav. I think it might have been this game. Spawned in a Mav and he was just so bad driving. Doing okay? Yeah, man. I'm doing alright. I had like a really long weekend. So it felt like a long weekend. You know what I mean? You want to be high as I sound? This Deltafield, they are two different games. This game's Battlefield's been out for like the last nearly 4 years. And there's a game called Delta Force that's been out for the last 6 months. Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell the difference between the two. But I think you're saying that just to be a smart ass, huh?
You're 60 meters away!
So dead. So dead. Oh my goodness. Well, so what do you prefer then? I play them all. I play them all, man. Yeah, Battlefield offers like the full-scale Battlefield, you know what I mean? Delta Force, you know, the warfare is just like a little side of Battlefield. You know, operations their main focus, you can see that. So obviously they're completely different games because Delta Force feels like you're playing Battlefield, but like the breakthrough version, where it has very limited vehicles, but more infantry focus. But in Battlefield, you got obviously all the full-scale warfare, you know, with the conquest, you know, the jets, the choppers. Although, you know, Delta Force is definitely trying to get there, but they truly won't get there, not until like the next Battlefield comes out. But for a free-to-play game, it is definitely nice to have a little side hustle, that's for sure. I know, I think a lot of people do forget that too, is that Delta Force is an OG game. It's been around for a long, long time. Even its multiplayer has been around for ages. It just got such a massive uplift because of the Unreal Engine. You know, back in the day when Delta Force originally was out, that was their own engine. You know, they had to make that themselves. That's why Delta Force never came out for console or PC, because like at that point Delta Force was bought by Tencent, you know what I mean, and then that nothing happened really with it after that. And then obviously the talks about mobile coming out for it, and then the PC just kind of came out of nowhere for me, and it just started from there. But it's really the Unreal Engine is what began it all. You know, given that public engine where people can create games now without actually doing it themselves. Well, they're the ones creating the game, so I mean, like, they're not the ones like creating the code for the game, you know, because that's a whole different story. That's why games like Battlefield and COD take a certain amount of time.
American forces are retreating.
But they are also like high-level studio people, so they should know what to do, you know. It must be easier to code a game if you're the one who coded it in the first place, you know? But yeah, speaking of the OG of Delta Force though, that's what I like about the remastered campaign they did. Because that remastered campaign, the feeling and how close it was to the original was awesome, man. Remember, troopers, you haven't left a like on the stream. Please do. Would appreciate it. Let's get our numbers up, man. So leave a like. If you're on mobile, you can double tap the screen. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I think it's like 76 right now, so it isn't that terrible. It's definitely warm, that's for sure. But no, it isn't that bad. What's the temperature like for all you guys? How warm is it for you? It says right now it's 69, so it got a little bit more colder. Looks like that's all it's going to be today. 69, but it's gonna stay at 61. And from 61, it's going to go up to 75, and it's going to stay at 61 again. Then it's 82, and then it's 86, and then it's going to stay at 62, and then it's 58, and then it's going to stay as 59. Ugh. Ugh. Hang on. Gonna run out a window. Alright. I landed. Hey, Dave, what's up, man? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, bud. How was your weekend, man? You have a good time? I don't know what the longevity will be like for Delta Force's Warfare. It seems like the biggest pop for that game right now is the operations side, so I don't really have that much high hopes for the Warfare. They already have kind of dropped the ball on the Warfare side as it is, hence why I'm playing Battlefield. So I don't know, man. They're so focused on the operation stuff. And I'm not an extraction guy. So weekend went too fast. It felt quite long for me. But I was like really busy with the wife. We was doing loads of like home improvement stuff. So we was working a lot on our home. Put up a bunch of like shelving units. Who would have thought, right, that putting up shelving, or like, well, it's not putting them up, like I had to make them, like put them all together. Who would have thought it takes that long? You know, I looked in, I was like, psh, it's fine, it's just two of them, it ain't gonna take that long. You know what I mean? It took hours. Hours. And then this other shelving unit we have, it's just like a little soft one. It's not even like a big heavy duty one. That one took hours. We had to put all the poles through the little holes and everything. I was like, dear God. It took for ages. Also played a lot of Repo too, so there's that. I actually done some Minecraft as well, actually. I did a little bit of Minecraft over the weekend. Yeah, I was streaming the whole time on Twitch. Yeah, I think now since I've been doing that Twitch streams, I am streaming like different games and stuff. I've been streaming so many different games now. Now no one can say to me that I gotta play different games, because I'm just like, well, I do. It's all on the Twitch. Oh. Right, we need to get to the tippity top. Wow. Of course there's a camper. Dude. What? I'm guessing your first language isn't English.
We've taken too much
I can't read what you're saying, man.
We don't control enough sectors. We must fight harder. Situation report. Task force is running smoothly.
I don't think people care about the Twitch side, Dave. I've been streaming. I've been doing the Twitch side for like all them different games all the time. No one wants to come out. No one comes out. No one turns up. Stream like 8 hours or whatever, and no one bothers. I put in my Discord, no one cares. It's literally the main reason why I said to people that I won't do it on my channel. Everyone keeps saying it all the time, like, oh, play a different game, you know? And I'm like, I do, but no one turns up. That's why I'm not going to hurt my YouTube channel because of people, you know? So it sucks. Yeah, it does suck, man. It just shows that if I go to a different platform, no one gives a crap. No one turns up. None of my mods, no one does. It's just me and my wife. Optic may pop in there sometimes. That's it. Yeah, that's literally why I won't go and do it onto my YouTube channel, because I'm not going to risk like my whole channel because people want me to play something different. Delta, what's up, man? This is someone who does turn up, though. Delta turns up.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Got one. I know, that's why I do it all on Twitch anyway, so I could just do the whole different games and get out of all the TOS crap. But yeah, I'm gonna still keep doing it either way though, because that's the reality of it as well, is that, you know, there's nothing I'm chasing after over there. I don't need to try to chase after anything over the Twitch side, you know. Landed it. Go! No! Oh. Oh. Hey, what's up, Smokey? Smoky. Dude, I have you opened right now as well. I saw you were streaming. I got you tabbed up. Jesus. Do I need to clear out a squad? Yeah, let me do that for you. Okay, there we go. I locked it as well because DJ is going to be coming on in a bit. Yeah, he said he's going to come and run some games with us. No chopper crash? No, he's still up. Just flying really low. For a round or two. No, you're good. So before the store closes? When does the stores close at your place? Well, what time does they close at yours? See, I don't know, like, what part of New York you're at. I know it can be a little bit different over there. Oh, far, yeah. Them places do. Yeah, we had to go and get some meds yesterday. We had to leave. Yeah. Alright, I understand. I was just like, stores? I was like, what the frick closes? Like, 7 o'clock. I was like, man, you lot want to get off work early, huh? That'd be nice. Like, mandatory. Finish work at 7. But then they'll suck balls because nothing's open. Oh, you go to like a little pharmacy? Oh, okay. Is there a reason behind that, or just easier, convenient? Especially if it's close to you. I always do the big pharmacy ones. Lucky enough, my wife's father is a what do they call it? A pharmacist. You know, the ones who wear them, like, white Jedi cloaks, you know what I mean? You're a manager at your job? Congratulations! You hear that, guys? You hear that? I hear a pay raise. So, are you hyped for the new Battlefield? Oh yeah, of course, man. Of course, I can't wait to start making videos on it. Seems good, dude. Seems good. I'm excited. You know, we got a big reveal this summer. So we're gonna see it all. We're gonna see it all, man. We're gonna find out what the name's gonna be. Get some gameplay. So $14 to $32. Oh, ho, ho. There you go. There you go. Dude, you're gonna double your income. Dude, that's actually freaking huge, by the way. See, you're gonna make a honest living through that. That's for sure. Yeah, making like 14 an hour, that's a hustle. It still pays, you know what I mean? Like McDonald's pays like 15. Yeah, that's huge, man. Congrats. Now, don't mess it up. Lock in. And make that bread, man. Bet yourself, you know? So extremely hyped, so it needs to be good. Yeah, it definitely needs to be good. But, well, we gotta see what happens, you know? You never know. Might even come out this year. Dude, you're gonna retire and you're gonna just pay your student loan off. Delta's gonna get to like the retirement age. He's like, yes! Retirement! No, no, no! That student loan's gonna be paid off. Everyone's just a freaking engine. What the fuck was that? Ugh. Ugh.
Sector Echo fully secure.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Count me in. Let's go.
Okay, still not on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was. But we made a quick little slip out of that. Alright, that's the use of the plan. It's use of the plan. Yeah, he's got an interview with me later on tonight. I'm gonna hire him as my hype man and my personal roller. So if Ray's quit, I slipped. Controller, buttons, hand. Toe slipped on the controller. And it made me leave. I'm pretty good. That sounds almost fun in the game.
We stand together.
The Russians have decided to hit us where we live. I guess they're tired of being beat in the arms race. Our top-line weapons are provided by a manufacturer named Nordvik.
Actually, speaking of that, I think I should do a little doobity-doo.
This facility must be recovered and secured under American
Hey,
control.
this is what I'm saying, man, about like jobs and stuff. This is what's so like difficult about it. It's the fact that you can actually be a really smart person and have good grades. You know what I mean? And it's still hard to get a job out there. You know what I mean? I'm very blessed to know that I am my own boss. You know, no one else can fire me but me. Well, YouTube could. They really wanted to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I never need to worry about not having a job because I have a job. It's just more of just that I've got to do it. You know, I've got to work. in the party, I'll make a new squad. Hang on. Dave, we'll make a new squad, bud. I've locked it so you can join up. No way! So yeah, so playing Battlefield is work. Alright, dude, chill out, man. Alright? Yeah, don't be too shocked, alright? You can actually make a living doing this. Don't discredit shit, alright? You know what I mean? I can pay my bills. I think that's pretty work, right? I think the difference is what it sounds like with your quoting, question mark. It's sounding like that. I enjoy my job, but maybe you don't. I don't know. But you shouldn't discourage people from their line of work, man. You know, at least I'm doing something myself. I average 1 million views every single month. You know what I mean? People around the world watch me. You know? I've done beautiful things around here. I've done charities. I've helped people out, raise money for people battling cancer. And doing that as a job. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. So, you know, playing Battlefield as work, as you put it. What work is you have done? I'd love to know. Please tell me, you know what I mean? Like, what's work for you? Because I'm paying bills and doing so much more. So I'd love to know. Love to know. Yeah, this wasn't easy. I had to work my ass off to get her. Yeah, people think it's just playing video games. Yeah, what people forget about is I only stream like 3 hours a day. Everything else is just off stream. You know what I mean? Like, people think I just sit and play video games all the time. And I don't even have a response from the guy. But isn't that the part and the point of it all? You know what I mean? Well, what's the saying? You don't work to live. No, you don't live to work. You work to live. Or what's the way? God damn it, DJ, help me, man. You're the guy. You know these sayings and stuff. If only Optic was here. Optic knows them all. Come on, DJ. You must know. What is it? You don't know, DJ? He said, I don't know, man. So I just got here.
Enemy 60 meters away from me.
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control.
Get to these hands!
Yeah, I don't know how the saying went, but it was some sort of saying, you know. But yeah, you know, like, the thing is that nowadays, it's insane. The way you can make a living now is pretty insane. There's so many different ways. You know, you can do your own businesses, stuff like my sister-in-law. You know what I mean? She started doing her cleaning business with other people, and now she's secured herself a full-time job just cleaning the same houses. You know what I mean? Just cleaning, and she's her own boss, you know? You know, and people look at that, yeah, and be like, oh, you know, because my mum was a cleaner too. And people think and go, oh, you know, cleaner, like a slave or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way people look at it, you know, thinking, oh, you clean toilets and everything. But I'm just like, dude, you know how much money cleaners make? You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, I'll scrub the toilet too. You know what I mean, man? It's just like, you know, you make that bread, you make that bread. It doesn't really matter how you do it or where it is. I think there's just a line between a real job and like a virtual job. That makes sense, you know. Mine is a job, of course, you know, I have responsibilities I have to do. But it's entertainment, you know what I mean? I don't need to, like, entertain people at a job. But then you kind of do. Imagine, like, customer service, you know? You have to have that customer service, you know? You have to have that entertainment with you. Dude, you totally lost that argument, man. The fact is, it took you nearly 10 minutes to reply back. It's pretty wild. That is insane, dude. Dude, you lost that argument, man. If you're trying to argue with me, you lost it, man. The fact is, it took you 10 minutes to get a comeback. You had no clue what to say, did you? Absolutely no clue. Dude, if it took you like 10 minutes to have an argument with me, then Jesus Christ, but yeah, you already lost, man. Thanks for playing. So coming into someone's streams and this hating is crazy, right? You know, I remember back in the day, right, where, like, people would, like, look at gamers and think they're just bums, and then being like, oh, man, you need to go and get a job. And now, they come in, and they're just like, man, you need to quit your job and get a job. What do you want from me? Oh, this thinking's dying out on me. Gotta keep relighting it. Coming in with the dough!
Shadow donated $2 through Super Chat.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. You tell him. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, man. Yeah, we can time him out now, DJ. Poor bugger. He has no clue what to argue with. Poor fella, probably still living with his mum. No girlfriend. No wife, no kids. No home. Call me a bum. I'm like, dude, I bought my house. I didn't rent it. I bought it by playing video games. Yeah. Me and that other guy, we're completely different. We're not the same. Alright, okay, I've done a lot of this now. Okay, we can play now. Be toasty. 101,800 seconds?
We don't control enough sectors. We must fight harder.
Hey, that's all good, Delta. I'm very happy for you, man. Congratulations on the manager job, dude. I will see you tomorrow's, man. Hey, they ain't gonna break a sweat on me, man. You take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow, alright? You know, I always do think to myself, right? The people like hate on like streamers and stuff for doing it as a job. So like, like you've really got to think about it then, right? So how do they find entertainment? Like, do they not watch YouTube videos or live streams? Because, dude, I'm just thinking about it now. Imagine like in a world where you don't watch YouTube videos or you don't watch live streams. You know how crazy that would be? Like, have you guys ever went like a day or like a week without watching a stream or YouTube video? Like, you know how crazy that is? Like, you gotta think about it and you're just like, holy crap. That's the same, that's what that geezer's life is like. Well, it must not be, because he's in a live stream arguing, but... You know what I mean, though. Why is it always me people want to, like, fight with? I never understand that. And then I say something, and then it takes them like 10 minutes to say something else, and then they have no argument. I do like having a good discussion with haters, though, you know, because that's the thing. You know, you got to realize this. It's even how much you hate, like haters. You got to take their feedback as consideration, you know, and you really do, you know, because like these people are like hating a thing. Sometimes they usually have a pretty valid reason or whatever. For maybe even in their mindset they might. And it might be not for everyone else, but for them, they purposely do believe there's a valid reason. So I like to find out what that valid reason is for them, and then see if I can work around it and improve on that. You know, I get a bunch of negative feedback. You know, it's part of the game, dude. You know, you just, if you get just as many haters as you get as supporters, then it means you're doing something right. Because there's no such thing as just having supporters. And that's it. There's no such thing as that. If you say that you have just supporters and that's it, no haters, then you have your head so far up your own ass. Because trust me, everyone has haters. You just gotta level them. Part of the game. FOV is max 105. So I do try to limit my screen time with the wife on the weekends, though. See, the blessing is for me, my wife is just as much as a gamer as I am. Yeah, that's what we was doing over the weekend. We were streaming a bunch of Repo, playing a bunch of that, doing some Minecraft too. Been a while since we jumped on that. But Repo's such a sick game. We've been playing tons of it. Hey, you take it easy, Dan. You have a good night, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Yeah, we should be doing some Delta Force tomorrow. Oh, I did get a triple kill. I saw more lined up as well. Just wasn't sure if I can actually get them all. But looks like I did. Yeah. Not on my side, are they? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Oh, tank got me. Back up. Yeah, you as well, Dan. Take it easy, buddy. See you tomorrow. Careful, don't through the door. Don't know what that is. Oh, they're right around this corner. Ah. They got us. It's a nice settings. I can't see anything without was like a thermal. It's a 1.25. Well, lower down your FOV if you feel like you struggle. I think the average person for FOV is like 90. Yeah, 105 is just one of them settings for just the weirdos. Really, that's why I play on it. Yeah, you gotta really have a sharp eye. You gotta be really, really locked in to make sure you see your targets. But when it comes to close range, you have like such better flexibility of like how you can play and how much you can see. But yeah, if you're struggling to see people, please turn down the FOV. Nice, nice. Oh, that's a jet. So I think I used 89. Yeah, that's the same. They're all fine. Yeah, 80, 90. They're all fine. As long as you're out of the default, really. As I was saying, default is 55, and you can actually go down to 50 if you really want to. But honestly, if you're very new to like FOV change, like you've never done it before, then you start on like 70. That's what you do. Because 70 is like a noticeable difference, but it's not too overwhelming. And then once you're on that, then you go progress from there. But if you go to like default 55 and then you change it to 105, that's a huge difference. And that changes everything. It makes the game look faster. Because as you guys can see, it looks like I'm running really fast. But I really am. It's the same speed as if it was like on the lowest FOV. It just looks slower. So everyone's just like, man, like, you know, what are you playing on? And I'm just like, console. Thank you, DJ. What settings do I use? It's all on my channel, man. I made like a 2025 settings video, so you just put in Battlefield 2042 settings and then just put my channel name, and then you'll find it. Yeah, I haven't changed my settings in about a year or something anyway. But they are my most updated ones. It goes through and explains everything. It's really important settings too, because it's not just FOV you need to be changing, man. There's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of settings, actually. I think the biggest thing what a lot of people get shocked about is how clean my game looks. My game looks really clean. I get rid of all like the film grey, all this weird settings, get rid of the motion blur. You know, doing all this, it makes a huge difference, you know. Makes the game look sharper, cleaner. So what FOV? Oh, I'm just talking about the one, what I'm using right now. I use 105. Okay, there's got to be more around it. Yep. Oh, fall back. No way, there was more. 420 blaster got me. Oh man, we could have had a little sesh or something before you could have done that. I don't think guys like AFK always just spawn trapping them. Just a bunch of people around here apparently. Oh, flashbanged. Holy crap, how many flashbangs they got?
Explosives, please!
Hey up.
Ready!
Allied forces running low on most everything.
I'm currently using... God damn it. I'm currently using the close combat with the fusion holo, but I already have thermal sight and everything like that. But the one you're on about, the standard, but that's 100 rounds. I suppose you can get more damage and everything, but you lose like rate of fire. Yeah, I wouldn't go for that.
We control fewer sectors than them. This is not acceptable.
The V8X, no, it isn't. It's a fast rate of fire weapon, but it isn't the best. I've already got top weapons covered over this game, so if you check that out, then you'll know which ones are the best in the game. I'm not using that weapon right now. I'm currently just using this gun. I don't know, it's not a crazy weapon really, so I don't know how often I would use it. Oh, right behind. I think it's a 2-shot weapon. What the LMG? No. Well, you want about... Well, a 2-shot weapon from what? I'm so confused. GG, thank you, Dave. Just wanna grab you. Thanks, man. We tried. It's alright. Alright, DJ. We're not judging. Yeah, no judgment here. No judgment here. When your speakers went out? Oh, that's lame. Oh, did he lag out? Or is that you done now, Dave? I think that was him finished. I think he said he was going to do just a game. Oh, Optics online. Wow, I got a lot of people playing today. Did you lag out, Dave? Want me to pick it back up? I had to run out. No, that's all good. Thank you for the games, man. Got new soundboards, so that's all good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I always thought about getting a little soundboard thing or something. But right now I have... One of my monitors does like a little speak output. But I always thought about getting some speakers.
This allied agricultural research facility in Egypt is vital to global food production. The US plans to strong-arm the local government into handing over control to them. We cannot allow this. A navalized infantry force is en route to the facility. You must stop the Americans from claiming it. The battle is in your hands.
So I'll rejoin someone and get back. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone for. But yeah, if you see I'm still online, you hop in. Hey, wearing a headset after long sessions. Honestly, I'm kind of used to it. I'm kind of used to it, really. I don't know. I think it's just because I've always weared headsets, so I'm just like used to it. As soon as, like, once I got like my first headset, like my first pair of headphones, the day I got my first pair of headphones was the day when I was just like, yes. Yes. The whole time, man. I use headphones so much. But it's not like I wouldn't consider like not get speakers or something. I probably could. But I feel like I rarely would use them. I also don't know how that really works when it comes to like streaming and stuff. Like if I play games and everything, I have to have my headphones on. So really it's just like speakers is just like an off thing. Off stream. But then you gotta listen. You know, it ain't gonna work for me, is it? I'm complaining too much. Got a chopper doing some loops around here. Oh, that's a wildcat, you know. Okay, it looks like I didn't need to finish off. Come on, reload the gun. I think it's because I was by a door. It's like the GH? I have no clue what gun that is. I don't think that's a weapon in the game. I think the other one's called a G3? Well, you might be a bit close to. The G4 28? Is that what you're on about? I don't know what other one you'd be on about. I don't know. I completed all the guns in this game. Oh, back there again. Oh, very, very weak. Got him there. So we're going to get this person a distance. Perfect. Okay, I was the side looking. Someone shoot me somewhere. I think it's a bit of distance. Alright, some peeps. I see them. They're going to come this way. There's one. Oh, I actually got him. Nice. No! Freaking tank! Oh! Oh, god damn it. Could just let me streak, huh? Got 6 kills. Couldn't even get more than that.
Hostiles patrol Echo sector. Objective home. We must regain control. They've captured
I feel like my camera's freezing a lot. Notice that. It's annoying. Might have to get someone to look at that, you know. I haven't had like PC issues with my computer for ages, but this camera freezing stuff's a pain in my ass. I uninstalled like the software and everything, and then reinstalled it, and it's still being wonky.
American forces deteriorating. They're beginning to weaken. Delta sector is now fully secure.
Our plan is working. We now control more sectors than the enemy.
What did I die by? Like, thin air? You know? Like, what was it? I just randomly died. You all saw that, right? Imagine if I was dropping like a 50 kill streak right now and I died like that. Imagine that. I just randomly died.
Hostiles control Bravo sector.
I'm hoping this guy was gonna peek it, but maybe he's not up there. I saw someone. There he is. Oh, you little bastard. You got me.
Echo sector fully secured.
Oh, hell no.
Hostiles have secured an objective.
We have lost Bravo sector to the enemy.
We are moving to seize Alpha 2.
Easy, easy. Got one in there with me. Okay, we're good. Getting the flag now. Boys might be coming this way. Nothing yet. Still pretty close though. They're all around us, that's why I'm hiding like this. There's one.
We are attacking Alpha 1.
Yeah, it's over. They pushed it. I tried my hardest, man, to cap it and stuff, but it was just, there was too many around there. There's only so much you can do. I have a brawler though, so if I can like use this and go to like the flank side, perhaps. I was going to go and charge it in there. See what we can do. Well, I was fighting for the B flag, that's good. But we're not after that. We're going to sneak around. Okay, well, we'll leave him. That was short-lived. That was way too short-lived. There's so many engineers.
Hostiles control Echo Sector.
No! Oh, he saw me. Man, that was a great spot as well, you know, when I dived out. Come on, come on. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Yeah, all I wanted to do was just switch to a suppressor. We're still in the lead. That's good. Doesn't seem like we can really get like their A flags. Their A flags seem way too difficult. They are really holding that down, that's for sure. I do not want to mess about with that. But what we can do is farm on the B1 flag. Nice, nice, nice. Good work, teammate. Push up a little bit. I saw that guy on the hill. Yeah, he sees me though. So I gotta be really careful about that. Don't want to be pissing off the wrong crowd. Got him there. Right, yep. Perfect. Push up a little bit more. The enemy vehicle. Gonna get reloaded. It's a tank. I see one guy in the distance. Not gonna worry about him just yet. Watch this vehicle go by. Perfect. Go close. From there. Alright, move it up. Okay, we're going into the lion's den. Let's move up. We're on a pretty nice position. Yep, right here. Look at this, man. Oh yeah, see, perfect. They didn't see that coming. Here he is. From there. Got one in the distance. Is there one around there? Just someone on the minimap. Right here. Ah, he's just got him. Oh, it's another. Come on, he's so close. Gonna get that reload in.
They've captured Bravo sector.
We are moving to attack Bravo 1.
Ambush! That was a pretty nice streak, you know.
Delta sector is now fully secure.
I was doing some farming there, man. Let's go. I clipped it. Do we have any Battlefield news to go over? Does anyone know? I don't think there is any Battlefield news. Yeah, that makes me look better. I look bright like that.
They hold more sectors.
Yeah, see, that's better.
One of our objectives.
Brighten myself up a little bit. Oh. I can do it. Huh. Huh. Yes! Yes! He's gone. He ain't coming back. That vehicle was a nightmare. I'm glad we got him. Now we can focus on our victory and win this lobby. Oh, I got one C5. Just the one. Get the gunner. Okay. Chuck another one. Now that's how it feels to be on the other side, huh? Now I know what it feels like, right? When I'm in the gunner. Hey, still hit him though. Still hit him. Oh, you see how many people were there? Dropping 33. We're doing not too bad, you know. We're doing alright. Doing alright. I did go for that big fat farm, you know. Alright, so they are definitely trying to cook up on these flags, that's for sure. And I don't really like that, because even at this point, being even like 200 ticket lead, this is still more... Damn, couldn't get him. This is still more alarming. Dude, the game 100% bugged up there. Look at this. Nothing out there. There's nothing out there. The game's super bugged up there. Man, it's crazy you still bumping the bugs with this game. After all these years, it just shows like how crazy it was at launch. This game is still buggy. It's wild. You know, even when the next Battlefield's out, this game will still have bugs.
We have conquered Delta 1.
We hold all of Delta Sector.
Nice. Right, get the reload in. I'm gonna go to C1, you know. Actually. Hey, pick me up. No, not back up. I need to pick up. No, I thought he was gonna come and land it, you know. I kind of wish that more choppers would do that. Like, they'll just come down, land it, to pick you up, you know. But they don't do it. I think it's because it's just difficult to land. But it'd be nice to have like a just chopper just comes down, just like lands real quick, pick some troops up. Oh, I shot the missile doing that as well, you know. Sniper in the distance. He's no more. Enemy beacon. So I wonder if they're up on the top then. Not the top. But bottom. Not bottom either. It's a nice tracking that was. Alright, they're getting that flag. We're gonna do a little bit of a push then. Try to stop any infantry from coming this path. Just like this sniper here. Oh, hang on. Careful, careful. Okay, good, good, good. I don't want the guy to get too much of a clean shot on me, because that wouldn't have went well. Someone else is shooting at me. Perfect. They're gone. There should be two more on the left. Someone over there. I think they're gone. Alright, and that's it. I believe we got the objective. Anyone else? Yep, that's ours. That's our flag, man.
Enemy forces attacking Charlie 1.
Let's go. 41 to 15. Come on. Let's go. Oh, there is one from for Enders though. Elite kits, class, gear, breakthrough, and more. I think we can do that. Yeah. DJ, it's gonna be it for me, player man. Thank you for playing the games with me, dude. I hope you had fun. But I am going to watch a YouTube video about the Battlefield 6 stuff. We're going to go over, yeah, the elite classes, like the kits, the classes itself, the modes, So we're going to go over all of this.
The channel. Today's
Don't worry.
video, we're
I'll sort out. I'm sorted out.
6 leaks, everything from class descriptions, potential breakthrough layouts for certain maps in the game, a new end of round screens, and elite classes returning from Battlefield 1. Got a lot to talk about, so if you do enjoy the content, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Really does help the video and the channel out. Thank you to everyone that does that. And of course, come by the streams. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. First link in the description. Gonna fire through a lot of the quicker stuff first, then we'll get to the main portion of the video having to do with classes, because some big descriptions came out about those. First thing I'm gonna go over is, allegedly in the last playtest, they did test Breakthrough on both Capstone and Abbasid. Abbasid is the Egyptian-ish urban map that we saw in the official gameplay reveal trailer, and Capstone was that rocky map that some screenshots came out officially just a couple days ago on. From what people are saying on Reddit, apparently Breakthrough did play really well, and I'm happy to hear that, because I think Breakthrough is becoming a staple Battlefield game mode, if it isn't already.
Yes. I think it's pretty obvious that, you know, Conquest is the stable, like, standard mode, but I think Breakthrough also adds that too, because, like, although Conquest offers all of the same experience as Breakthrough, Breakthrough is just a little bit more different. It's more focused on certain aspects, you know?
I think a lot of people would like to see operations from Battlefield 1 return, though. I think that just makes it more interesting overall. And
yeah, that was
just
cool way.
Single linear game mode. Just, it's kind of more Battlefield-y, you know what I mean? Moving on to a alleged new feature in the next Battlefield game. Apparently, at the end of round screen, you get to see how your tickets were depleted per sector if you're playing Breakthrough.
Oh, that's cool.
A graph that shows a line
I like that.
representing your tickets and how your tickets were depleted on a per sector basis. This means that, let's say your team gets stuck at one sector, the line will just be straight down. You know, if your team's getting absolutely hammered, you can see it in these graphs. Part of me likes this feature. Another part of me thinks, well, I already know that my team is getting destroyed. I don't really need to see another visual representation of just how bad that really is. Now, moving on to the potential that Battlefield 1 Elite classes are making a return in Battlefield 6, this is building off of a leak that came out over a month ago on Reddit, and it has to do with these named characters like Cameron Gadea-Telez and Mia Murdoch and all these other people. The conversation surrounding this when this leak initially came out is that these are apparently some sort of way to fit specialists secretly into Battlefield 6. That is what the community was expressing as their main concern.
No, don't do that.
These are actually just named elite classes. Now, before you freak out and say, oh, Battlefield 6 is over, it's dead, guys, oh my god, you know, keep in mind, these are leaks. These are not, you know, 100% factual things. This could very well be wrong. But I will say, I was not a fan of Battlefield 1 Elite kits. I just think they were cheap and kind of cheesy. And I think if this does turn out to be true and they're making a return in Battlefield 6, if they're named like the names I said earlier, I think this makes it even worse, because then I think people are just going to complain anyway that there are named characters in the game and, you know, oh, we want to play as an unnamed soldier. Why are you adding this stuff? I just think it's not a good idea. I hope this turns out to be wrong. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any information on what these potential elite classes actually do. I looked everywhere for it. No one seems to know anything. Now, moving on to the main thing of this video, we have a lot of information regarding the classes and the individual class perks that are allegedly in Battlefield 6. And I suppose I will just start with the Assault class. It seems as though you play as a different
just plain holders.
Based on what faction you're playing for. For instance, if you're playing the Alboran Patrol, you play as Ruben Quinter or Kinter, and if you're playing as the United Kingdom, you will play as Wisp. The gadgets the Assault class allegedly has available to it are flame round shotguns, high explosive grenade launchers, anti-vehicle grenade launchers, blast grenade launcher, smoke grenade launcher, breaching projectile launcher, and its class-specific gadget that it always has is the adrenaline injector, very similar to the one found in Battlefield 2042, if not the exact same thing, just judging by what I'm looking at. The throwables that are available to the assault class are as follows. A ton of different grenades. I'm just going to name the individual types. You have the classic frag, smoke, incendiary, contact, which is an impact grenade, mini frag, stun grenade, flash grenade. So a ton of different grenades alongside a ton of different launchers. If this does turn out to be true, I'm kind of already worried about explosive spam, but let's hope they don't get resupplied very easily, I guess. And the last throwable available to the assault class is the throwing knife. Moving on to the separate field specializations that you can actually choose between. These are the perks that are available to the classes. You have two different subsets you can choose from, one being frontline and the other being commando. Frontline has more grenades, resistance to explosive damage, it reloads its gadgets faster, and you temporarily gain extreme damage resistance against explosives. So this is the class you're going to pick if you're in an extreme explosive spam scenario. The other perks available in the assault class are very, very different. This is more oriented to an extremely aggressive playstyle. The commando perk tree is as follows. The first perk is you reveal nearby enemy gadgets, negate movements.
See.
Nerd!
Speed penalty while firing, and switch weapons faster. The second perk is you carry additional med pens. Third perk is you regenerate health faster. And the fourth perk is you use an enhanced combat stimulant that can reveal enemies in addition to the usual effects. Kills prolong the duration. That sounds insane. That sounds really, really nuts, actually. If these perks turn out to be true, the assault class is already sounding like a one-man army class with all of these grenades and launchers and these perks that are available to it.
Yeah.
Moving on to the
That's why assault class is always a fun class to use, because it's just so freaking good.
Faction you're playing as far as the gadgets available to the engineer class, you have the classic stinger, you have pressure mines, RPGs, the javelin, tripwire sensor, motion sensor, and your class gadget is of course the repair tool that cannot be unequipped. As far as throwables, the engineer class has a lot less of them available to it. You only have the AT grenade, frag grenade, smoke grenade, and incendiary grenade. As far as the field specializations you can choose between as the assault class, they have the typical things you would expect. One perk tree is called anti-vehicle, and of course this is anti-vehicle focused, and the other is called mechanic, which is of course repair focused. Taking a look for the support class in BF6, we again have a strong suggestion that the support class is going to be two classes combined into one. It's going to be the medic class and the support class when it comes to resupplying ammo. In terms of the gadgets available to this class, we have defibrillators, deployable cover, grenade interceptor, which is probably APS like we saw in Battlefield 2042 with Irish, tracer darts, supply pouches, missile interceptor. I'm not entirely sure what that would be, suggesting that they already have APS. And then, of course, the class gadget is the supply crate. Not sure what the supply crate is. Could that be a combination of the medic crate and the ammo crate into one? Comment down below what you think that is. In terms of throwables available to the support class, they have very, very few. In fact, they have the fewest available to them so far. They only have 3 frag grenades, smoke grenades, and incendiary grenades. For the field specializations, this is where I think they're going to combine the medic and the support class into one. You basically choose between if you want to play as a medic or if you want to play as a support character to resupply people's ammo with these field specializations. The first one is called medic, and you get medical triage as the first perk. The description for this is faster revives, dragging, improved supply crates, and healing while reviving. The second one is improving the supply crates healing. The third one is defensive gadgets recharge faster and have increased capabilities. I wonder what the increased capabilities are. And the final one is healing others as if you yourself were a supply crate and revive much faster for a limited time. So it seems with some of these fourth perks in these perk trees, kind of seems like a bit of a superpower, does it not? The commando tree for the assault class, the fourth perk for the commando perk tree, also suggested that you have this limited time power up, just like this fourth perk suggests for the medic tree here. And finally, for the support class, the other field specialization tree you can select between is called Fire Support. The first perk is resupply ammo faster, transition from prone faster, and aim faster and moving while aiming faster using LMGs. I think that...
Dude, I can't wait for the dragon stuff.
Worded there. Number 2, it's called ammo.
The thing is though, are people going to use it? I still feel like... I still feel like it's going to be quicker to just chuck smoke and revive them. But if there's like some crazy stuff happening, or there's like a bomb, I suppose you can grab them. I just hope that if you can grab the person and like drag them, as soon as you let go, it picks them up, it revives them. That makes sense? So it's like if you do the dragging mechanic, like feature, then as soon as you finish dragging them to wherever, it instantly picks them up. So it's no more different than you run into that person and then hitting revive. That makes sense? I think if they done it like that, that would be nice. Because then you're just not dragging people and leaving them somewhere. You know what I mean? You're just dragging them and then picking them straight back up. So then they're instantly back in the action.
Ammo from you. The third perk is improving the effects of mounted weapons. And number 4 is active resupply, and it's called drop a crate that instantly resupplies teammates once. The support class sounds extremely strong to me, especially if you have the ability to switch between medic and support on the fly, although there's absolutely nothing suggesting you can do that. I'm just having those thoughts, pop into my mind. So I just figured I'd say it. Moving on to the Scout class here. Again, further emphasizing that it looks as though you can play as 2 different named characters based on what faction you're playing on. The gadgets available to the Scout class are as follows: Demolition Charge, Deploy Beacon, Recon Drone, Laser Designator, Claymore Mine, and your class gadget is actually the motion sensor, and this looks to be the tugs from Battlefield 3, 4, and 2042.
Oh, the tugs!
Doesn't come as any surprise to me.
Holy crap, look at this farm!
Class is, of course, famous for
what the frick?
Spotting people. In terms of throwables...
Oh, you got mugged off right at the end, though.
Frag grenades, smoke grenades, incendiary grenades, and a throwable motion sensor, similar to the one found in Battlefield 4 by the looks of things. For the field specializations, these are, again, very, very strong. You have the Intel field specialization system. The first perk is Sniper Tree. Spot by aiming at enemies, eliminate weapon sway entirely, and gain resistance to spotting. That's the first perk.
Getting rid of weapon sway?
The second perk in this tree is called Despicable. Enemies you shoot with bolt-action rifles are revealed and heal slower.
Wait.
That's just...
Wait. What? So if you take away the sway, then you're basically just like permanently holding breath.
Broken right then and there. That's absolutely...
I don't know how I feel about them ones.
If you're even a decent shot with a bolt-action rifle. The third perk is
listen to what the other one was.
Bolt-action rifles are revealed and heal slower. That's just broken right then and there. That's absolutely insanely strong if you're even a decent shot with a bolt action.
I need to start setting up dog cam again, don't I? I'll do that for next stream.
Enemies you headshot with bolt actions cannot be revived. Oh my god, this tree is absolutely busted. And the final perk
wow, so you permanently die if you get headshot.
Mortar support strike where you're aiming. Dare I say this is the strongest perk tree we've heard so far? And I certainly hope some of the stuff isn't true. I think getting headshot by a bolt action, making you incapable of being revived, I understand why that's a thing, but I also think that could be really irritating, especially if it's combined with healing slower if you're shot in the chest with a bolt action. On top of the fact that if they even aim at you with a bolt action, or any weapon by the looks of things, the Recon class automatically spots you, as well as the Recon class gaining
I don't like the automatic spot.
And elimination of weapon sway. So the Intel field specialization tree for the Recon class, or the Scout class rather, sounds
pretty crazy.
Incredibly strong. The second field specialization tree is called Pathfinder. The first perk is called Pathfinder. Hidden from motion sensors except while sprinting. Disguise enemy death markers on their minimap and reveal enemies that spot you. Second perk is called Damage Spot. Enemies you damage are spotted. The third perk is Silent Movement. You move silently. And the fourth perk is UAV Call-In, and you can call in.
Nice, that's pretty badass. It takes out 2 people in the pilot seat.
Intel tree with all that insanely strong stuff that I just read, calling in mortars, I'd have no weapon sway. I can see a world where you would switch to Pathfinder just to play that more stealthy role, but in general, I think the star field specialization tree for the Scout class is definitely going to be that Intel tree. That's all I have for you today. Please let me know your thoughts about all this stuff in the comments section. If you enjoy the content and want to follow...
Well, I think the classes, what he was explaining, seems pretty normal and everything. But the actual thing itself is crazy. Like them classes and stuff, it's just like, what the frick? You know what I mean? That's pretty wild. We are going to do a raid on the Twitch side to my friend Smokey. So if you guys want to go over there and drop him some love, I would appreciate it. I'm going to raid over on the Twitch side for that. But thank you very much everyone being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Shadow, for the donation as well. I do appreciate that, as it goes a long way. And yeah, I'm going to be here tomorrow, so keep an eye on the stream. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye now.